Tips.
And now for the porn. So first I want to lay down on the counter, and what's going to happen is I want to take just a moment and I want to make myself nice and wet. And you know what else? I always like to use that wonderful porn. Oh gosh, look at that. I love that. Delicious. I can go all the way to the bottom and not make a mess of my nice pretty pink. Whoop. Woo. But you know what? Now it's taste time.
Tips.
Our new segment, the tits. Tip in, tips. So here we go. We got some tips for you. It's time for the tits. All right, Dale. I went first. You go first. Because I think you have two tips.
No, I just have one tip.
Okay, one tip. We each got one tip for you. So
you want me to go first?
Yeah, I want to hear your tip. I'm
Okay.
really excited about this.
Okay. In light of recent developments over the last week or so with the Toronto Maple Leafs, I would like to give a tip this week that I really think needs to be implemented into their play going forward. Okay. Listen up, boys and girls, but boys. Listen, you need to stay hard. Do not let it get soft. You need to stay hard. Do not let it get soft. Get where I'm going there?
I get where. Yeah, no, I get it.
In light of recent developments, that's what I'm saying. Keep it hard. Don't let it go soft. Okay? Do you get what I'm saying there?
Yeah, I get it. Keep it hard.
That's the tip.
Keep it hard. Don't let it go soft.
Basically, you got to keep pumping. You got to keep penetrating. You got to keep it going. Keep it hard. Do not let it go soft. That's in light of recent developments. The whole leads and all this and letting them back in and baby loads and all that stuff. Let's keep it hard. Don't let it go soft. Think about that one going forward, boys. That is the tip this week from Dale.
I like it. I like that. That is a fine tip. I don't know if it's as bang on as don't blow loads of leads, but
no, but it's same. It's in the same vicinity.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. My tip for you, my tip in tip, and this basically just goes to the coaching staff of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And maybe if ever in your life you come across a person like this, but basically don't scratch a Magnum. That's it. Don't scratch a Magnum. You have a Magnum on your team, you play it every night. What do you think?
I think that makes sense. No, you don't want to ever scratch a Magnum. If you have a Magnum in the fold, if you have a Magnum available to you,
you put it out there
with pride. With pride. You put it on display and say, "Look at this, boys. Okay, look at this. Okay." You don't want any part of this.
I can't believe how many nights this year we had a Magnum and we left it up in the press box.
I know.
We didn't whip it out.
I know. Now you combine a Magnum with a mustache.
Oh my God.
Lethal combination. There's your podcast title. Now, you're welcome. Lethal combination.
That's it. Bonus tip. Have you watched the new MacGruber show?
I have not. not.
Oh my God.
I love Will Forte though. He's the best. I think he's hosting
Yes, he's hosting SNL. And everybody, next week we are going to do a special top 5 SNL cast members of all time. So tune into that. So Will Forte, he plays MacGruber. If you've seen the movie's hilarious. Now he has a show. So I watched the first episode. It finally became available in Canada. I watched the first episode. Here's a tip for you. He's in prison. He gets out of jail. He's in prison for killing the guy from the movie. He gets out of prison and the general is sleeping with his wife. So there's a scene where his wife and the general are going at it, and then they finish, and he's sitting in the corner in the dark, and he claps, and then he stands up, and the general's like, I'm sorry you had to watch that. And he's like, I don't care if you put your penis in my wife's vagina, but put it in her heart too. And then he walks out.
That's awesome, man.
You have to watch it. It is so good.
That's awesome. I am going to watch it. I 100% am.
Oh my God. I don't laugh very often at watching things. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I laughed out loud. I don't really laugh out loud at things. I honestly laughed out loud at this.
That is hilarious. So listen,
I don't care if you put your penis in my wife's vagina, but put it in her heart too.
Okay. Good tips this week. I like those tips. You just queued up next Saturday or next weekend where you're going to be doing the
top five,
a Saturday night 5 of our top 5 SNL cast members of all time. That is going to be sick. And maybe in the near future, we might want to throw something out there. Like, I don't know, let's say this one just popped into my head for some reason. The top 5 Nicolas Cage movies of all time.
I love it. I love it.
Put that one in the queue. We'll get to that one in a couple weeks, but hey, listen, that's all she wrote for this week. Boys, you need to stay hard. Do not let it go soft, and we
whip out your Magnum.
Yeah, Magnum better be in there because he is a lethal combination of mustache and dick. Catch you later. Hey there, thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to listen to the audio version of our podcast, we are available on Apple, Spotify, and all other podcast platforms. You can check in the description below for links to our social media, as well to our Patreon page if you want to support the podcast. We will be bringing you the best Maple Leafs content all season long, right here only on the Tip In Maple Leafs podcast.